Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Pennsylvania taking on New York. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Shohei Ohtani. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Ready to go now? Here's Francisco Lindor. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. And that is out of play. The shortstop takes the ball. And there's a foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. That's a laser base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Ohtani goes 6 feet 3 inches, 210 pounds. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Save. Snap throw behind the runner, but he's safe.
You know what I feel like, Boog? I mean, throwing it down to second base, like, honestly, there's only a couple of pitchers that have ever had any success in doing that. It's just really hard to pick somebody off second.
It's a fair point.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Puts it away for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Beltran will hit next.
Counts 1-0.
Pitch out, but no action. The 1-0. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Beltran flying after this one. And that'll do it. Back here at Coors Field. And today's starting pitcher, Andrew Abbott.
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener. Not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
Nope.
Foul ball there. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Beltran on the move. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Juan Soto now. Step off and looks the runner back to third now.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
There, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times, so you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Marte at third. Soto at first. One gone.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. He's got it, and there's two away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Corners are occupied with two down. So Vladdy Jr. strikes out. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started, and now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Inside, just missed. Just off the inside edge.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air to left down the line. And that's a foul ball. And down on strikes. And Harper down on strikes. Now the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
And that gets down in the corner. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
One out and a runner at second. Runner breaks for third. Trying to move him over here. Picks it up with the bare hand on the money. Nice play.
Really nice technique right there to get that sac bunt down. Advances that runner up another base. That was his job. He got it done.
Number 5 at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
0-1.
Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back here in Denver, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1's the count.
That clips the corner.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
In the air, right side. Crow Armstrong should have it. And out number 1 on the grab. Next to hit, Samuel Basallo.
Samuel Basallo.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Filthy
One ball, one
changeup
strike.
right there. Just pulled the string.
And now
2 balls,
2-1.
strike.
And misses
3 balls, 1
inside. One out, bases empty. And a swing and a miss.
Healthful.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's the third baseman. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Now 1-1. Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Gathers and throws. Got him. Nice play. Top half of the third inning. Profar climbs in on that left side. Ohtani back to work. Pitch misses there. 1-0. Oh, great grab on the dive. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So the lineup flips over,
Lindor.
and now it's Frankie Lindor. He's 0 for 1. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Didn't take long to get a result for
Now
that at bat. Showed a
right
willingness to
fielder,
drive that pitch the opposite
Throw
way.
Armstrong.
Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base
0-1's the
hit.
count.
Left-hand batter waits. That one fouled off. Runner at second here, one gone. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Fires over to Guerrero. And there are 2 down. And an excellent job keeping it right there. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. In the dirt, but kept close. That's in there. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. Stepping in, number 23. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
On the ground. Marte. On to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Ketel Marte. That one finds the corner. And that is strike 1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two down. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That one outside. And that is ball 1. Fought off foul. And 1-2.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm.
One ball,
Set down 7
strikes.
in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Beltran makes his way towards it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran.
Carlos Beltran.
This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce.
Runner in scoring
Harper.
position, no outs. So here is Bryce Harper. Struck out swinging his first time. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. Runner at second, nobody out. Strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2
No
count,
ball,
you've got to
2 strikes.
figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
He's trying for third. Puts a bunt down. And that's an out on the sacrifice. So digging in, Gunnar Henderson. Doubled in his first AB. He's under it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Bottom of the inning. Here's Juan Soto. Soto measures 6 feet 2 inches. 26 years old, and he's usually in right. Today, starting in left. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner, in my opinion.
And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. He's in there.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. That
Now
misses the
1-0.
zone, and that's ball 1.
2-0.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. In the dirt, blocked. No advance, good job behind the dish. Soto, the lone runner, stands at third with no outs. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound. But, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this. But he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Now pitching.
Number 26
Number
comes
26.
on now.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Vladdy in the box now. Takes strike 1.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now 1
2 balls,
miss.
1
It's a
strike.
big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Inside, just missed. And they're all loaded up.
Well, a breaking ball
Now
in that
batter,
3-2
center
count
fielder,
kind of tells you
Carlos
that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
That's a ball.
Skips in, and excellent
Ball 1,
work
no
to
strike.
corral that one. Could have been dangerous. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
Ball, that's off the
outside. And now 2-0.
That's ball 3.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
And that one fouled off. Bases loaded, nobody out. Base hit, one run is in. Here comes the throw. And he's out.
On the tag.
Here's the catcher, Samuel Basallo. This one in the dirt. Runners stay put. That's ball one. 2 on, 1 out. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Ball 3.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Traffic on the bases with one already in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that'll load the bases.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boo.
So bases all loaded up. Now the third baseman. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Squeezes it. Now it's the DH. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. That is the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Harry Ford. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun.
You know, this group of hitters looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball. Here's the left fielder. Flied to right his first time. 0-1.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2 is the count.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Battling here as he fouls it away.
One ball.
It's a pitch out. Nothing doing. And that's ball 1. Judge. And there's one down. Here's Profar down. Ball 1, no strikes. Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is in for a strike. In there at the knees for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Good eye in that spot.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's what it was. If you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And the runner stays where he is. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. 1 for 2. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Ford off of first with 2 away. And a foul ball. They take the force out. 3rd out. Back here at Coors Field. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Beltran settles underneath it. And there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Witt stands in now and watches strike one.
Ball, that's out.
Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 2-0.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Soto at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying, and that one becomes property of the beast. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 3-0. So 1 out, nobody on. It's Aaron Judge now. Inside and it hit him.
First base.
So a man at first. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one misses. Ball 1. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses. Got to be a nice feeling. Uh-oh. Back-to-back batters hit by a pitch now. First and second, 1 out. Beltran digs in now.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
No, this is just unnecessary. At the plate, Samuel Basallo. He is struck out, and he is walked. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Betting really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach.
Henderson, he comes home with it, and they'll just get the 1. Here's the third baseman. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one fouled off. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Next one just misses. Now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count. 2-2 to count. That ball is foul.
And he chases that one. Top of the 6th inning. And now the right fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Ohtani back to work. Swing and a miss.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And there's a foul ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're the top half of the 6th. Inside. And the count even 1-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And a base hit. Throw into third. But he's in there easily.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. The runner from third comes across as they get one back.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Harper checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held up. That one hammered center field. That's back there. Long gone. It finds the tree farm for a homer. And now it's going to be Gunnar Henderson.
Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Just missed. And another ball. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Man at first, one away. And fouled off. And a base hit. And that's the second out of the inning on the force play. Now the left fielder. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
A big swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count. Ball 1.
In the dirt. In there safely. Wild pitch and into second moves the go-ahead run. 2 outs. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first, safe.
He's in.
And the drop third strike extends the inning. Play at the plate, got him. They limit the damage here. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, number 23. Brian Abreu gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. 1 for 3. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Bobby Witt Jr. now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Ball 1 low.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that one missing low. That's inside. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the sixth. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Juan Soto getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. And that misses. And it's 1-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Marte on third. Witt over at second with one down. That one catches the corner for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Bunting gets it down to first. Harper beats the throw and the run scores. Runners at the corners here, one away. Now the batter now, Aaron Judge. That misses, and that's ball 1. First and third, one down. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down.
Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. And now he steps off the rubber. And a good eye there.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Uh-oh, this appears to be a balk. And it is. Terrible timing for that sort of mistake. So that'll bring across a run. Cut out and miss, struck him out. And Judge is down on strikes. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Into the bullpen and gone. And they add a pair. It's 7-3. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Two down, nobody on. And that's in the dirt.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
And there's a ball. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him. Back here in Denver, top of inning number 7. Now batting Jurickson Profar.
Pedro Martinez.
Swings through that. Martinez goes 5 feet 11 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slurve, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter.
0-2.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Foul! That ball's foul!
That one back there, and that ball is out of here. He'll touch them all. It's 7-4. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. That one at triple digits. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Strike 2.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit. And a base hit up the middle. The throw into second. Ketel Marte will hit next. In the dirt, but kept close.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt, blocked. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Crow Armstrong headed for the plate. He'll score easily. The relay throw. And they tag him out. Next to hit, Carlos Beltran. First pitch misses. And another ball.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
That misses, and it's 3-0. The throw to first, and that'll do it. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Samuel Basallo. So here comes the big lefty, Aroldis Chapman, to the mound.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Slings it across, 1 up, 1 down. Now the third baseman.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
That one off the mark, ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom of the 7th. Lindor. Over to first, and a couple of quick outs. And next is the designated hitter.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Just missed.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Two outs. And that one is inside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take the pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the...
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at Coors Field. So Harper stands in. Cut on and missed at 101. And it's 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That's down and in. That one a little bit high. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Here's the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Sliced hard but foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Marte throws to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the catcher.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Clips the corner. 0-2 now.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the eighth. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the ninth with at least a 2-run lead.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. Now it's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these guys, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. And now Bobby Witt Jr. Just missed.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Lindor. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Here's the left fielder, Juan Soto. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. Chapman throw over. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss.
If you're a hitter, you can't go back to the dugout and say, man, I should have hit that pitch. You got to say, you know what, he made a great pitch, but next time up, he's going to make a mistake, and I'm going to be on it.
And ball one to Judge.
Two balls, no strikes.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Cut on and miss.
Two balls,
Out at third. We go to the 9th. Now the left fielder. Number 5. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Number 11.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
There's the swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a foul out of play. Strikes him out with 103. Next is the DH. A switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. That one at triple digits.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And the count is 0-2. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 7-6. Back to the top of the order. And now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. 1 for 4 with a double. And he chases that one below the zone. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th.
That's a ball.
And a slider misses down and away.
1-1.
Lindor swings through that one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And this one looks like trouble. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Just missed.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
So the tying run at second. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Big at bat coming up for Ketel Marte. And that is out of play. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Runners on the move. Judge has it sized up. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Carlos Beltran now at the plate. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you
on the ground to the left, down the line, and it's foul. Bunted back towards the mound to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Now
that one to first. The tag, and that's the ball game.